ブリーチ
All right, let's read chapter 105 of Bleach. This is Spring Meets the Tiger. The previous chapter ended with Ichigo trying to take a stab at Kenpachi, a free shot, and not really being able to do much. Ganju and Hanataro, well, Ganju grabbed Hanataro and was running away, and that's where we kind of left off here, I guess. Gah! Grab. Arashite kudasai! Please let go. 助けに行かないと、Ichigo-sanが死んじゃう! If don't go and save, or if don't go and help, Mr. Ichigo will die. バカ野郎! 俺やお前が行ってどうにかなんのかよ? You idiot. Me and you, or someone like me and you, if we go, like what could we do? How would it become? I and you also. ザラキってやつの冷圧に襲いつけられて、ろくに動くこともできなかったじゃねえか. Okay, so that Zaraki, that's Kenpachi, that guy called Zaraki, from the spiritual pressure, this is what, like not being able to stand. Osa, yeah, we were being pinned down by it. Osa etsuke. Yeah, to pin down, to press down. We're being pinned down or pressed down by that spiritual pressure, and rokoni is sufficient. And sufficiently, even being able to move, we're not able, wasn't it that? So it was, we could barely move. We became barely able to move. Wasn't that what happened? So basically, like, what are we going to do? そんなんで、いちごの手助けなんかできんのかよ? With it like that, or like in that sort of a way, aid or helping out Ichigo, how is it even possible? How would it be even possible to help out Ichigo like that? They're pretty late. Hey, yeah, no worries, Stelios. Thanks for swinging by. Ichigo no Tedasuke. That's just going to be to lend a hand. Tedasuke. Yeah, a help. All right. 俺たちの中で、ザラキってやつの、を倒せる可能性があるとすれば、それはイチゴだけだ。Among us, that guy Zaraki, with the possibility of taking out existing, if being able to do it, as for that, it's only Ichigo. So Ichigo's the only one that has a chance, if he does it, at taking out that guy, Zaraki. Is that Naki? No, Nasake ga, 俺たちじゃ、言っても戦いの邪魔になるだけだろうよ。Nasake. Okay, yeah, it's shameful. It's shameful or deplorable, but we, even if we went, becoming a nuisance of the fight or getting in the way of the fight, becoming that, it would just be that, right? We'd just be getting in the way if we went. だから、俺たち進まなきゃいけねえんだ. And therefore, as for us, we must advance. We must move forward. Okay, and again, there's the title. We'll probably have a splash page later. Ichigo no yaro wa kuchikiってやつを助けるために ソウルソサエティに来たんだ。As for that dude, Ichigo, in order to save that person called Kuchiki, came to the Soul Society. That's why he came. 本当なら自分の手で塔から助け出してはずだ. And if it were true, or if it were real, with one's own hand from the tower, ought to go out and save. I guess like he ought to be able to go out and save her from the tower with his own hand. だけど、あいつはその役目を俺たちに譲って。However, as for that guy, meaning Ichigo, that duty or that mission to us has yuzute, which is presumably passed over, entrusted, turned over, assigned. Yeah. He's passed that assignment, that yakume, over to us. 自分はあそこに残った. And as for oneself, in that place remained. Meaning he stayed there. そいつは何よりもその口切ってやつを助け出すことを優先してというイチゴの決意だ. As for that guy, more than anything, that person called Kuchiki, the event of starting to save that person called Kuchiki, yusenshite, wanting to do preference, it's that sort of an Ichigo Hetsui decision. Okay. I guess that's Ichigo's decision, the thing of wanting that preference to start saving that person called Kuchiki more than anything. That's why he's telling them to go on, even though Ichigo would rather do it himself. Wakaru ka, Hanataro? You got it? You understand, Hanataro? 俺たちは一番大事なその決意ってやつを託されたんだよ. As for us, that number one precious or important, that decision, that thing that was decided, takusaretanda. It's been takusareta. Entrusted. だから、俺たちは全力で口切ってやつを助け出さなきゃなんね. And that's why, as for us, with all of our strength, that person called Kuchiki must start to save. I'm going to find out that Tasuke Dasu doesn't mean to start to save someone. Okay, Tasuke Dasu means to help out of trouble, to extricate. Dasu can often be used as a finisher on a verb to mean to start to do something, but that's not what that means here. It's to save, to get someone out of trouble. Okay. Notice that he keeps calling her that person called Kuchiki, because he's never met her. So, and neither has Hanataro. So, no, actually, sorry. He has. こんなところで、もたついてちゃ、いちごの決意を無駄にしちまうんだよ. In this sort of a place, もたつくちゃ. Oh, okay. Like, I guess if being slow or not making progress, Ichigo's decision will be making it wasted. We'll be making a waste of Ichigo's decision if we're slow or not making progress. Hanataro is overcome by Ganju's conviction. Wakattara ikuzo. If you understand, let's go. Hi, okay. Ichigo, 口利てやつを助け出したら、そいつ連れて必ずてめえを助けに行くからな。Okay, so Ichigo, if or when extricate or help out of trouble, this person called Kuchiki, that one will bring, and without fail, you will go to help. And Karana is like, won't we? Explaining what he's thinking. 俺には戦いの手伝いはできそうもねえが、逃げる手伝いぐらいはしてやれる? Okay, so as for helping with the fight, it seeming to be possible, it does not. It does not exist. So it doesn't seem like I can help you out with the fight itself. Running away, lending a hand to that extent, as for that, will do. I'll help you run away. だから、so therefore, それまで死んだりすんじゃねえぞ. To that point, basically don't die. Yeah, until then, それまで. Until then, don't die. 死んだりすんじゃねえ. So, 死んだりするじゃない. Kishi. "100 stories of battle." Oh. Okay, back to Ichigo. Still stunned with his failure to even scratch. Uso daro? You gotta be kidding me. It's a lie, right? 俺は本気で振り下ろしたはずだ. As for me, honestly or sincerely ought to have swung. Yeah, but did he swing with a killing intent? Okay, furi orosu. To swing downward. Swung downward ought to have done that honkide, like truly. With a true spirit. なんで? 傷一つついてねえんだよ. Why? One wound not even attaching. Like, why didn't I even scratch him slightly? And so we saw drips of blood, right? And now this is what he's noticing. Nande? And why? 攻撃した俺の手の方が裂けてるんだよ. Cut up, cleaved. So he's saying, and why the direction of my hands that attacked, meaning like, why was it my hands that are cut up? Zuibun. Oh, this is Kenpachi talking. Zuibun odoroite yagaru na. Very much surprised, aren't you? Yagaru adds contempt, like, you look so surprised. Zoo. Hey, Kofi Streambot. Sonna ni fushigi ka? That sort of mystery, is it? Like, is it so mysterious? What a shot here, right? That's Ichigo's blade, I guess. Teme no katana de, that with your katana, with your blade, 俺の体を切れねえことが that my body not able to cut event. Like that you can't cut my body with your blade. Is that so surprising? Is that such a mystery? Zoom. That's him drawing his sword. So he's sliding back. それで残月を押し戻しやがった。Oh. Okay, that's what this was. Okay, that's what this was. So with bare arm, the Zangetsu, which is his blade, right? That's the name of his blade, pushed back and returned. So he pushed away the Zangetsu with his bare arm. So Sude again, Sudede, unarmed with bare hands, and Oshi Modosu, that's just to push away, push and return. Bakemono me! He's a monster. Muri da yo, Ichi. It's impossible. Ichi. So here's the little sprite. She calls him Ichi instead of Ichigo. So take that as you will. Muri da yo, Ichi. Ichi ni Ken-chan wa kirenai yo. By Ichi. As for Ken-chan, not able to cut. Or Ken-chan can't be cut by Ichi. Datte, because こんなのKen-chanにしたら歯がついてないのと一緒だもん。Because I guess like if to this sort of a Ken-chan, if you're facing this sort of a Ken-chan, a blade not attached, it's together with it. It's a thing that's together with having a blade not attached if you're going against Ken-chan. Something like that. Nah, what? Let me just make sure Nishitara. Oshiete yaro ka? Shall I do the favor of telling you or teaching you? Naze teme no katana ga ore o... Oh. Ore. This is him talking. It wasn't the little sprite. Yo, oshiete yaro ka? Shall I teach you? Shall I tell you? Naze teme no katana ga ore o kirenai ka? Why your blade, your katana, is unable to cut me? Nan no kotai ne? What sort of an answer does not exist? Or like there's really no answer? Reiyatsu doshi butsukareba ashi maketa hou ga kega o suru. Okay, so spiritual pressure, same forces, doshi. Yeah, mutual or companion spiritual pressures when they strike. The direction of the losing pressure is wounded. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I mean, you know. Yeah. Okay. Ashimake. It would help if I spelled it right. Yeah. Okay. Ashimakeru is not a. Or is that Oshi? It might be Oshimake. No. Although, wait a minute. Yeah, it is Oshimake. So, Oshimake is normally the osu meaning to push, meaning like, so this would be to be out pushed. But they've substituted the kanji atsu, meaning pressure. So, this is like the losing pressure instead of the losing push direction. Anyway, that's kind of interesting. それだけ残った. It's only that sort of, or that, just that of a response. Uh, 要は、てめえが敵を殺すために、冷圧を極限まで磨き上げて作ったその刀より Okay, he's continuing his statement here, but as for the necessity, I think yo here just means necessity. Yeah. The requirement, the need. As for the need, you, for the purposes of killing the enemy or your enemy, spiritual pressure until like the ultimate limit, polishing and raising made that blade. Oh, I guess maybe Yori here is from. So from that, 俺が無意識に垂れ流してる冷圧の方が強い. I'm the one 無意識に unconsciously 垂れ流してる something about flowing, discharging. But this discharge means like discharging contaminants. Like, as you can see, it also means soiling one's pants. The direction of the spiritual pressure discharge is strong. And he calls it like unconscious. Like, I'm not even controlling it. Yeah, so, and the yori here is more than this. Like, the power that you're pumping out, that you've polished and raised and are going to your limits for the purposes of killing me, that power was less than the strength of the spiritual pressure discharging out of me unconsciously. I'm not even trying. それだけの話だ. It's just that. It's just that story. まったく、この程度のやつを陽動し持ってたなんてな。This extent of a person, like waiting all night, yeah. Waited all throughout the night for a person like this. How could I have done that? Warai banashi ni shitatte deki ga waruize. Warize. So a funny story, telling it as a funny story, the possibility is bad. Like it would make for a bad funny story. Wow. Warai banashi. Funny story, yeah. And deki ga warui. Yeah. Bad marks, poor quality. It would make for a poor funny story. What is that? Gyari. せめて、こいつのサビ落としくらいはさせてくれよ. So at least this thing's sabi, rust, knocking off extent to ask for that, we'll do the favor of allowing you to at least knock the rust off this blade. Off this thing. Wow. Tanomu ze, Ryoka. Like I'm counting on you, Ryoka. And again, Ryoka is this term for the interlopers. Okay, after all that, we get our little splash page. Okay, this is, what is it? Kusajishi Yachiru. Kusajishi, jishi. This is like grass, grass deer. Yachiru. 11. All right, back we go. Go. This is yeah, oh good. This is Chad. Go. 最初の頃は1日に、is it 発 ?2 発 ?2 発が限界だったのに、Okay, so as for the time of the beginning, in one day, 2 shots was, even though that was the limit. So in the beginning, like I was limited to 2 shots per day. 今はもう5発以上撃っても全く疲れない。As for now, already more than 5 shots, even if I shoot, wholly not tired. Is that Kita? 鍛えてくれた夜市さんに感謝しないとな。Forging, drilling, training. Okay, so by Mr. Yoroichi having done the favor of training or drilling or disciplining, gratitude, if don't do, ... meaning it will not go. Again, implied double negative, so I must give thanks to Mr. Yoroichi for doing the favor of training, forging. Gara. That's like stuff falling down. Yoroichi-san. Yeah, we haven't seen him for a while. Mr. Yoroichi. Inoue, Ishida, Ichigo. He's calling everyone's names. Minna buji daro ka? Everyone, are you okay, I wonder? Kega nante shinakareba ii ga? Wounds or things, if not becoming, that would be good. It would be good if no one's wounded. Mate. Wait. Soko mareda. It's to that point, meaning like you go no further. Oroka naru ryoka yo. You fool becoming ryoka. Is it really? Why oroka naru? Well, yeah. Oroka means fool. Naru becoming. You ryoka becoming a fool. Oh. Dong. 8番隊第3席副官補佐. So the number 8 squad or the number 8 company, third seat, assistant補佐. Oh, assistant. Aide de camp and assistant. Enjoji Tatsufusa de aru. I am, that's his name. Enjoji Tatsufusa. Michi o ayamatta? Michi o ayamatta na. This is to make an error. So you made an error in the road or the path. Yeah, you made a mistake. Didn't you? Oroka naru ryoka yo. Again, there's that term, you fool becoming ryoka. Wagahai. Wagahai is a very high state way to refer to oneself. Wagahai ga koko ni arawareta jitten de. This is how Major Armstrong refers to himself. Wagahai. Yeah, nuance of arrogance. I, in this place, appearing at this point of time, kono michi wa sude ni ikidomari de aru. As for this path, already or too late, it is a dead end. With like me appearing here at this point in time. So you've chosen the wrong path, you fool, all that stuff. He's being very labored and whatever with his language. Zwa. Oh. Oh, sha 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 sha. Go. Okay, he's just slicing the air right now and making a lot of noise. Sha 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 sha. Oh, sha 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 sha. Boom. Oh. Tatsufusa-sama no Houzan Kenbu. Wow, it's Lord Tatsufusa's Storm Mountain Sword Dance. Okay, so it's meant to be this ridiculous. Sasuga da. Ryokame osoroshikute mi ugoki hitotsu dekin to mieru. Okay, so this guy is thinking that Chad can't move because he's stunned. As expected, it's as expected. That poor Ryoka being shocked or being surprised, self-moving, even one, not possible, is visible. So it's clear, it's visible that he's not able even to move a little bit because he's shocked. Mi ugoki, yeah, stirring about. Bo. Sora sora, doushita? Temo ashi mo denu ka? Come on now, what's wrong? Like, are you unable to make a move? This is a set phrase that means like, are you handcuffed? Are you incapable of movement? More boom. Nani hajiru? Nani hajiru koto wa nai, sore ga dori? Dori in this case is truth or reason. Okay, so as for an event of shame, like what now? As for an event of shame, it does not exist. So it's no reason to be ashamed. That is the truth. That is reason. Meaning the fact that you can't move, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable response. In naze, why is that? Kono daikengo enjoji tatsufusa no kengi. Imamade tada no hiichiro taritomo. So why is that? This big sword, whatever, daikengo. Oops.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Okay, Kengo here is master fencer. So me, this master fencer, big master fencer, Enjoji Tatsufusa, his name, the technique of me, a master fencer, up until now, just even once, Taridomo. Just even once, not even, and he's going to get interrupted here, isn't he? Yeah. Not even once. Yabu. Go. Just enjoy this scene. Oh, boy! Gaman! No, Gahan. That's just Gah. Bagan. That's him slamming into the ground. Oh, no. That's him slamming into this wall and crashing through it. So he's sliding back and then hits the wall. Suman, suki dareka dazo. Sorry, you were covered in openings. Basically, you were wide open. Gakun. Yarareta! Been done in. Shoo. Yarune. Like, that's just kind of a whistle, maybe. Or there's like a note there or a sound like, whoo. You did it, didn't you? Or you're doing it, didn't you? Aren't you? Hara. Hara, hara, hara. Was that hara or rira? I'm not sure. I guess it's a rira. Whatever. There's these petals falling down. Zah, a cape. And there he is. Fancy man. We saw this guy earlier in like maybe 2 panels of like him needing to go out. Hachiban tai taicho gyoraku shunsui. Hajimemashite. Heart. Okay, so 8th squad or 8th company captain, Kyoraku Suishun, Shunsui. What is this? Like capital, easygoing spring water. Nice to meet you, Heart. Shunsui. Now he is a captain, so, and he's very fancy. All right. Oh, and that's the end. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this has gone on long enough. I don't want to spend all this time translating this. I'm just going to go with the English here to make this easy. Freshman Captain Uryu Ishida, nicknamed the four-eyed sewing machine because of the unparalleled accuracy of his needlework and his peerless speed. And the brilliant Orihime Inoue, who, despite her luscious anatomical impediments, caused quite a sensation at the spring tournament with her creative avant-garde stitching. Without those two, Karakura will never make it to the nationals. Yeah, so the previous thing was this guy screaming like, where are these two? They haven't shown up to the crafting club. So apparently we're now going to get a series of this guy lamenting that these two aren't present for crafting club activities. They're going to the nationals, apparently. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. To get through that handwriting, that would take another 10 minutes, and I don't care.
Hello there.
That's the end of 105. We'll read next time 106, Cause for Confront. Cause for Confront. We'll see that next time.